Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. This is Kelly, and I have a Dollar Tree haul and a quick flea market haul that I want to get up because I have some things that need to go in the mail tomorrow to someone. So we're going to start with, I know some of you have been having problems finding a lot of the crafting stuff at Dollar Tree. Initially, I had been told that it had to do with the square footage of the store as to whether they were getting some of the crafting stuff or not. I also think part of it is demographics. I tried calling Dollar Tree to get some kind of an explanation I could share with you. I had a very unpleasant customer service rep that really wasn't interested in hearing my question. She only wanted to know where my store was located, and I gave her 2 different locations. She put me on hold, and the next thing I got after about 3 minutes on being on hold was a recorded voicemail message from a gentleman that I couldn't hardly understand. He spoke so quickly and so softly. To leave my name and number, and he would call me back. That was 4 days ago. So I'm not real happy with corporate customer service. That said, get to know your store managers. I have 2. I have Dwayne at the first Dollar Tree store of 2 that we have in Poplar Bluff. Dwayne is absolutely amazing. And the other one is Ashley at the West Plains, Missouri store, who again is also amazing. And she can be bribed with snickerdoodles. Just saying. I have gotten to know both of these store managers over the last couple of years. They're super sweet people. I let them know what I'm looking for. They keep their eyes open for the items I'm looking for. So be human, be nice, get to know your store managers, let them know the type of products that you're looking for. They don't have any control as to what comes into their store per se, but it never hurts to let them know exactly what you are looking for. So there you go. I'm going to apologize real quick for the lighting. I am not working on my filming counter just yet. I'm trying to finish up the studio, so I am temporarily set up in the middle of my big filming table, so the lighting is not the best, but I wanted to get this haul out. Okay, now back to Dwayne's store in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. He was given the directive to extend his crafting line by 12 feet, I think he said, or 24 feet, something like that. It was an extensive amount. They got in the sticker rack so that they could hang stuff, and I think it's like 4 or 5 stair-stepped pegs deep for stickers, rub-ons, and these cute little gem stickers. I love these. They're nice and bright. Have not seen these before. I will tell you that these black ones, these little black teardrops, if you can find them in any company, they make great butterfly bodies to accent the center of your butterfly die cuts. So I bought a couple of packages of each of those. Mine did have the contour brushes like everybody's getting at Dollar General. They did have the wider size as well as the narrower ones, so I picked up a couple of these. Dearjuliejulie did a comparison on her channel, and I will try to link that video down below. However, her Dollar General only had the narrow brushes, so keep that in mind when you watch her comparison. The other thing I picked up, and yes, I've opened this one up because when I was doing my folios, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of a burr spot on my finger. That came from burnishing the tape onto my vellum pockets until I got almost like a paper cut on my finger. So I can't find, in this disaster of trying to get reorganized, I couldn't find my burnishing tool. So I popped this one open. You get 2 piercing and scoring tools. They are 2 different sizes of tips. This one I've lost the cap to somewhere, but there's a wider tip needle and a finer needle. This one is especially handy for using as a piercing tool to poke your holes in your signatures for your junk journals. And this burnishing tip works really well. No more paper cut. So I had those. Then they had the finger protectors. Now, if you've ever been burned by hot glue, these are fabulous because when you use your hot glue, and I'm going to pop this one open really quick. If you keep one of these on a finger so that when you put your glue down, you can rub this down and press your item into place, and you're not going to burn your finger. And you get 3 of these in a package. I really, really like these. And they're a little heavier duty than the finger gloves that you get in your office supply store. These are a nice heavier silicone. Oh, there's my needle push tool. Then they had, after I went and spent $3 at Hobby Lobby for 12 yards of double-sided tape, they had these, which are just a little bit less. I'll have to do the math, but they had this for $1 at Dollar Tree. It's the same as the tear and tape, score tape, whatever. I did have 2 rolls. I have finished one in putting my journals together, or my ephemera folios together. It's just as good as the other stuff. Just remember, and this was something I found out as I got lazy going through doing my ephemera folders, I wasn't burnishing my tape into place, and so my bottom seam was popping on stuff that I had a lot of items in a pocket. So regardless of what double-sided tape you use, if it's the paperback double-sided tape, make sure that you're burnishing it into place first, and you'll have a good adhesion. But so far, I'm liking this Crafter Square double-sided tape. The other thing they had in their stickers is we finally had rub-ons, and I know this is really bright, and I don't think taking it out of the package is going to make a difference because it's gold foil, and these are all USA type of things, so I picked up a couple of these. The other themes that they had didn't really impress me, and they did not have the letters. They had some letters, but not the style of letter I was looking for. But he still had lots of room to add things, so I'll be checking Dwayne's store again for more of these in other styles. So that was my that was my Dollar Tree haul that I'm really super happy with. Last Saturday I made a trip to Cabool, Missouri to check out their Dollar General because I was looking for some McAfee caramel coffees on clearance. And I passed a flea market, which was nothing more than a lady with a whole bunch of stuff inside of a 2-car garage. And she had, well, let me get a full one here first. She had this full lace top. They were brand new, still had the tags on them. Her daughter had found them somewhere, and she had $1 a piece on them. But look at all this gorgeous floral items, as well as the netting lace on each of these. I picked up 2 of these in the cream. I picked up one, and I've already taken this one apart this morning before I remembered I wanted to film this video. In this coral. Look at those flowers. I love them. And then this is the trim. See if I can get it to just the trim border on this. And I really like this. Then I found it in, found another style in this teardrop, in this brown. And there's a lot there, and I'm going to take and I'm going to try and separate rows of this so that I can share some of the medallions from these. I also found it in this blue that I just absolutely loved. But look at this. Look at that pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? That is going to make some really pretty junk journal accents. And then there was one more in a different style completely. This was a little girl shirt. It's got a cotton backing that is going to make a nice tearing, almost similar to a cotton seam binding or a sari silk. And then it's got floral pattern in it as well. And the sleeves are not backed, so I've got the open lacing there for those. So I've got that one. And then I picked up 2 of these. I said these were all $1 a piece. And I'm going to share this one with someone, and I'm going to share it in its entirety. So they can take the lace off as they choose, but they'll also have this really pretty thin fabric for flips. So that was my Dollar Tree and flea market haul over the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure what day this is going to upload. It depends on how long it takes it for me to get it uploaded. But when it gets uploaded, I'm thinking probably Monday of next week, I will be sharing the entire complete flip through of my ephemera folders. I finished them last night. There are a total of 14, and there are a couple of tips that I have learned as I continue to put them together that I do not have in my first ephemera folio tutorial video. So I will date that Monday accordingly. So I hope you'll come back Monday and see how those ephemera folios turned out. In the meantime, I hope you'll like this video and subscribe to my channel. I've had some, I will very soon be doing a shout out. I think I'm going to do shout out Saturdays to all of my subscribers till I get caught up. I have over 200 of you, and I thank you ever so much. And I will randomly select channels to share as I go. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great weekend and creative blessings.